name we pray. We are still talking about what God has placed within you. Some of the wealthiest men in the world are operating in the principles of God. And if they don't even if they don't acknowledge him. Why? Because the principles work whether you believe them or not. The law of seed time and harvest, the law of faith, the law of diligence. These are divine systems that govern success. The world has tapped into them while many believers sit back waiting for a miracle. But faith without works is dead. And some of you are waiting on God, but God is waiting on you. He has already given you everything you need. The only thing standing between you and your destiny is activation. Think about Joseph. He was given a dream, but his dream didn't come overnight. He went through betrayal, slavery, and prison. Yet in every place he activated his gift. In Potiphar's house he ruled. In the prison he ruled, and he remained faithful. His gift made room for him and brought him before Pharaoh. Do you know what that means? It means that your current situation is not your destination. It means that even in the lowest place, you can still operate in dominion. It means that if you keep developing what God has placed inside you, the doors will open in ways you never expected. You see, when God chooses someone, he does not choose them based on their background, their status, or their connection. He chooses them based on the capacity of their spirit. David was a shepherd boy, but he was anointed to be king. Esther was an orphan, but she was chosen to be a queen. Gideon was the least in his family, but he was called to be a mighty warrior. You don't have to come from wealth to create wealth. You don't have to be born into power to carry power. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Lord. What you need is already inside you, but you must stop thinking like a victim and start thinking like a vessel of the Most High. The enemy's greatest strategy is to keep you distracted, discouraged, and doubtful. He wants you to focus on your lack instead of what you have. My brothers and sisters, we're going to stop right there and we're going to conclude tomorrow. But stop focusing on the negative and start focusing on the positive. Because remember, the enemy's greatest strategy is to keep you distracted, discouraged, and doubtful. He wants you to focus on what you lack instead of what you have. You have been given so much, my brothers and sisters, and it's time to act on what God has given us. So remember, there is a way out of your mess, and it's JESUS.
Where can you buy a brand new Nissan with a lifetime warranty? Kingston Pike. Hey, folks, Gerald Anderson with Ted Russell Nissan. You heard it right. Every new Ted Russell Nissan comes with a lifetime warranty, and that's a long, long time. Ted Russell Nissan on Kingston Pike.
Rogers Group. Who are they?
Rogers Group is a family-owned business started in 1908 that operates in 7 states. Locally, they're in Oak Ridge and Campbell County.
Rogers Group. What do they do?
They offer high-quality products and services at competitive prices. They offer commercial and residential services, crushed stone, sand, gravel, asphalt paving, and road and bridge construction.
Rogers Group. Where are they?
250 Union Valley Road in Oak Ridge and at 429 Queener Road in Jacksboro.
Rogers Group. A local, family-owned, community-minded business.
Good morning and welcome to AM 1380 WYSH and Ask Your Neighbor. Ask Your Neighbor can also be heard and seen on our website, WYSHradio.com. And if you are in Anderson, Roane, or Morgan County and have Comcast cable, you can watch Ask Your Neighbor on BBB TV Channel 12. Ask Your Neighbor is the program where you call in and do just that. Ask Your Neighbor. Do you have a comment? Do you have a problem? Or do you have a question? Then call in and ask your neighbor. 865-457-1380 or toll free at 877-711-4005. And for those of you that might be listening or watching on the internet, you can email from our website, WYSHradio.com. Just click on the Contact Us button and email your questions. Now sit back and listen as listeners throughout East Tennessee and the entire world answer your questions on Ask Your Neighbor on BBB TV 12 and AM 1380 WYSH.
Good morning, my friends and neighbors. It is Thursday. That means it's David West, Stars and Stories, the Cass Walker Show, but no one's here. So maybe they're coming in late. I don't know. Nobody bothered to call and tell me, but we'll see. I'll give about 2 minutes. In the meantime, 865-457-1380 will open our phone lines up this morning. And if they're not going to be here, we'll just turn it over to you and give it to you. 865-457-1380 with whatever's on your mind, with whatever you got going on, whatever you'd like to ask, whatever you'd like to share, whatever it is, it's on Ask Your Neighbor. I'll be back in 2 minutes to take your calls. It's football time in Tennessee, and Hammers Dry Goods is stocked up with game day clothing for the whole family. We're also receiving new shipments of clothing every day for hiking, fishing, and outdoor fun. Ladies and girls boutique fashions are 25% off Hammers' regular low marked prices. Check out our huge inventory of ladies boutique style shoes and boots at discount prices. Come and see our complete fall lineup of ladies fashion goods and accessories from Simply Southern. Check from a special purchase of comfort color sweatshirts and long sleeve tees at Hammers' low prices. Choose from our largest inventory ever of Wrangler, ATG, hiking, and work pants. We also have stacks upon stacks of famous brand men's boots for $99. Visit Hammers' Facebook and Instagram for daily deals and new items. Come see us at our new location in the Big Brick Building right across from Anderson County High School, or visit our other locations, Sevierville, Wartburg, Halls, and New Tassel. If you miss a day, you miss a bargain.
Hasn't been to Hammers, you should see us now.
When you have a wreck, a good day can become a bad day in a hurry. But when it's time to get that car towed away, there is a number you need to know. 865-457-6927. Lowe's Tows. Did you know they work with all insurance agencies and body shops? And they can assist you throughout the whole process. Call 865-457-6927. If you need a tow, you need Lowe's Tows. 865-457-6927. They're locally owned and operated. They will tow anything, anywhere, from a Volkswagen to a semi-truck, from across the street to across the state. The stress of having a wreck is bad enough, so call Lowe's Tows, and that's one less thing you have to worry about. 614 Clinch Avenue in Clinton. Call 865-457-6927 or find them on Facebook at Lowe's Tows.
All right, guys, anybody at 865-457-1380 or 877-711-4005 if you guys would like to jump in and join me. Like I said, and I just sent a text over to see if anybody's coming to the radio show or not, because I haven't heard from David or any of the boys. That said, obviously they're not going to be here because David's usually timely. He's not usually late unless something's wrong, and nothing's wrong that I know of. So that said, we'll just go on the radio. 865-457-1380, 877-711-4005. If you guys would like to join us. Hurry quick. Call me. So, yesterday, I got home, and my garbage cans were sitting there. Everything's fine and dandy. Wednesday, you know. And I went up to the road, like I always do, to pick up my cans, and they were still full. And so, you know, Waste Connections has dropped the ball a number of times here in the last little bit. I think this is the 6th or 7th time this year
that they haven't picked mine up or ours up in the neighborhood. Anyway, so I text the mayor. The mayor lives in the same subdivision I do. I text Scott, and he was like, no, they got mine. So I last night text the city manager and asked if when he got in today, he would check to see, if they ran or if they didn't run. Anyway, they maybe you guys have experienced this, but they said they didn't pick my cans up because they were too close to my mailbox. Now, understand this. Remember here a while back, last year, we had all the stuff about they wouldn't pick it up if it was too full and all this other stuff, so they made me buy a second can. So I was like, which can was too close to the mailbox, the first can or the second can? Anyway, they didn't pick it up. So I wonder if I get, like, that percentage taken off what we should pay Waste Connections. Anyway, talking to the city manager, I appreciate Roger. I appreciate the mayor. They're taking care of it. But, I was just thinking, it's just not the way that I grew up. If I'd have been driving that truck, I'd have got out and put it in, because I'm the customer. You know what I mean? The guy that's paying, the guy who's picking it up is the customer. But, man, we've just got lazy people these days. And I don't know what that's a symptom of. I didn't raise my kids to be lazy, and I hope when they grow up they won't be lazy, and I hope if they have responsibility like that, they'll have enough gumption to, do their job, get out and do their job. Could you imagine being so lazy you wouldn't get out of a car? Yeah, that's the kind of people we hire these days. I guess that according to the folks I talked to at the city, we have no choice. I guess. I don't know. I know that John Hutchins owns a company, Dependable Disposal, and he picks up trash all over the county for thousands of people, or hundreds of people, maybe not thousands. I don't know, maybe thousands. I don't know. He's got a lot. I don't know. He's offered to bid it, and the city hasn't bid it. I don't know why they don't. Something you might want to ask. Maybe they will. So I appreciate the help. I do. And I know our city leaders are as frustrated as we are. Because anytime it happens to me in our neighborhood, when they forget to pick it up, it happens to, Rob lives there. Scott lives there. So we've got city officials that live there, deal with the same stuff. And it's, they talk about they can't get people to work. I understand that. I do. It's hard to get people to work. I've been advertising for over a year for salespeople and had very, very little response. We need salespeople for for all of our stations. We need quite a few people. So I understand it. It's hard to find people that'll actually work. But again, even if one of the cans were, and I took a picture of it so that, actually Tracy did, but does that look too close to you guys? It's my mailbox way over there. And even if that one was too close to the mailbox, why didn't they pick up the other one? You know why? Because whoever was driving the truck is lazy. Or maybe they couldn't get out. I don't know. I don't know what the rules are these days. But you remember there's a guy or two guys on the back of the truck, and they'd throw it up there. But to save money, they've fired those guys and they've got the automated stuff, the arms. Maybe it was a new guy, hadn't done it before. I don't know. But it's frustrating. It's little things like that get aggravating, right? And I feel bad for our city leaders and county leaders and stuff like that. Little stuff like that. It's just teeny tiny things. It's teeny tiny. But like to me, or like I've talked to a couple of elderly folks that get aggravated because their cans are in the road. They'll call me and when you're 84 years old and you have to walk all the way down your driveway and get your can out of the middle of the road and bring it back. Little stuff like that. I know it's not much to the whole of the city when you just have one little thing like that. But if it's you, it's your problem, your mom, your dad, your family, your kids, whatever. It's a pain in the neck. So I say to Waste Connections, why can't you guys just deliver what we pay you to deliver? Because if I don't deliver what I'm being paid to deliver, my clients don't pay me, or we credit them. If we make a mistake, if you pay me to run your commercial during trading time and you hand me the money and I forget to run your commercial during trading time, I give you your money back, right? And that's how business works. I didn't keep my end of the bargain. But I will tell you this, I think when there's no repercussions, when the city, what does Waste Connections care? They are going to get their money from the contract, whether they pick my garbage up or not, whether they leave your cans in the road or not. Now, I will tell you this. I would venture to say if the city of Clinton withheld payment, I don't know if we pay up front, if we pay monthly, I don't know how we pay it, but I guarantee you that if we withheld payment every single time that they did something like that, we would become a priority route, and they would put the best people on it because they want to keep the money that they've already been promised. Whether or not they do the job, they want the money. So that's what I would do, I think. I think I would say, you know what? We're not going to pay this until you guys do what you're supposed to do correctly. Maybe do the contract to pay them after the jobs are completed, and then deduct the ones that they didn't do correctly. Do we pay employees that don't come in? No, we don't. I know they got sick time and vacation. I'm just talking about if they just don't show up. Do they still get paid? No. They don't do their job? No. So there you go. But thank you very much, Roger and Scott. I appreciate you guys taking care of it. I hate that you have to. It's not your fault. Not their fault at all. But I will tell you this, Bill Riggs or Roger or whoever, I'd venture to say if you just withhold one payment, I bet it won't happen again. That's what I would do. I'd let them sue me for, whatever. I'd say, well, pick up the garbage. If you don't pick up the garbage, we're not going to pay you. You want to sue us? That'd be great. That would get national attention. I bet you there are communities all over the country that would start saying, well, they do that to me too. And we'd say, well, just quit paying them and watch. They'll come get it. They'd start a trend all over the United States. I bet Waste Management would get moving. Who's yelling? Sound like a fight breaking out in the lobby. Somebody screaming out there. I don't know. I hope not. I better check. I better check. That's what I better do. I don't know. Good morning. Welcome to Ask Your Neighbor this morning.
Yes, sir. Could you give me an update on the dog?
What dog?
At the cemetery.
I talked to a commissioner who talked to animal control. They reached out. I think they reached out to Dennis yesterday. I haven't heard back from him. I know that he got a call from the county yesterday. I don't know what they've done, if they've went out and talked to the lady, or if they, I don't know what they've done prior to that. But I know that the people that he was trying to get to call him back called him. Hello?
Hey, well, thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, so that I got a number of responses yesterday. I know that, and if you've heard the gentleman call, he was very polite. He wasn't complaining about, he was just saying there's a dog. It bit me. It's running loose in a public area, the graveyard, and it bit him. And then he tried to tell the owner, and she cursed him out. And he's going through multiple rounds of tetanus shots because of it. So, and he had called on the 10th of November to Animal Control, but nobody at Animal Control had called him back. I think they have now. So, Good morning, WYSH Radio. Welcome to Ask Your Neighbor.
Good morning to you, Ron, once again.
Hey, buddy.
I've not heard, of course, ACTV, the station's out. It's not come back in.
Yeah, I was talking about that just a little bit ago on Trading Time. They sent me a message and said they've got a piece of equipment out. Now, this is in Campbell County. I'm assuming it's the same thing that is prohibiting ACTV. Said they've got a piece of equipment out. They are working on replacing it now. So they had a piece of equipment go bad somewhere, and it just knocked us off. Well, maybe somebody else knocked us off up in Campbell County. Seems to have affected ACTV down here, but they're aware of it. I've got a message. They're working on it right now. BBB Brad's on them, so we've turned him loose.
And I wasn't sure what was going on. I talked to one of my commissioners yesterday because I'm still trying to get them to do something about this sewer pumping station up here that stinks from hell.
Mm-hmm.
I've just been sick of for years. And Chad McNabb has done a really good job. He's been on them.
Good.
He has been on them, and I've told him everything that you've told me and everything else. Him and Tracy both. I think they're on it.
Well, there's only so much they can do. They can push the water sewer folks to get on it, and they have the authority to do that. But I'm glad they're working it for you because, like I said, that we had that problem various and sundry times out at the pumping station that's out there off of Harbor Drive over on that side, and then I've got a small pumping station next to my house. And so I've experienced that, and CUB came out. It's been years ago. They did something with the pumping station by my house. Then they did something out there at the one on Harbor Drive, and I can't remember. It's probably been 10 years since I've had I can recall ever smelling anything. So,
well, I told Chad that. I said, they need to reach out to CUB and see what they've done to correct the problem.
Yeah, because they got it. They got a good. I talked to Greg Fay the other day. Greg's going to come on the radio with us. He's going to come on. I think that'll be interesting. We can talk about sewer and electricity and CUB. And a lot of people don't realize that CUB is one of the leading providers of electricity for industry. I mean, we've got a lot of industry here, and when they all fire their machines up at one time, it's a big drain on our system and on our grid. And CUB has become almost an example for other people trying to build infrastructure and grids for industry. So I think it's going to be cool. We'll have Greg here. Hopefully your problem will be fixed by then because I think it's going to be the first of the year. But if it's not, we'll ask him when he gets here.
Oh, okay, then. That'd be great there. I'll be glad to hear Greg come up and talk about things here.
He's good. Greg taught our Sunday school class for a long time, and he's a bright guy. He is. He's a pretty fun guy, and smart. Very smart.
I wasn't listening earlier, Ron. What happened to David West?
I don't know. They aren't here. I sent a text. Nobody's answered me yet. I hope nothing's wrong. I haven't heard back, so they didn't show up yet. I'm hoping everybody's okay, and they're either in a traffic jam or something's come up.
Okay, then maybe something's going on with them there.
Yeah.
Maybe they.
Oh, it'll be fine. We can handle it.
Well, good deal. Are you gonna be in studio tomorrow?
Tomorrow, yes, I'll be here tomorrow.
Okay. Well, I know that you took off the last couple of Fridays.
I took off last Friday, and then I took off.
I think the one before too. I think you went to. I think you went down to the
beach
condo.
Yeah, on the 14th, sure did.
Oh, okay. Well,
yes, sir, Bob.
And I seen something on Facebook there. I thought.
No, I was
down there working there. I thought, bullshit, he ain't working. He's laying out on the beach.
No, I was working.
I just thought the picture I saw.
Well, I was working most of the time.
He's like, it's about 70-something degrees.
75, 75 and sunny, brother. You better believe it. Well, we stayed outside during the day, but we worked at night. That's pretty much what we did.
Oh, you actually did work a little bit.
Oh no, yeah, we put up new wallpaper and 2 bathrooms and part of the kitchen and painted some stuff. Oh no, we worked. We still got some more to do. We're going back next month, but we still got more to do. Just do it a little piece at a time. So.
Well, that was kind of a quick turnaround, wasn't it?
Yeah, we went down on a Thursday night, got there late. Well, we got there at about 4 a.m. Friday morning, and then turned back around, came back Sunday morning. So it's not too bad.
You're back in studio on Monday, weren't you?
Yep, sure was.
Oh, okay. That's a quick turnaround.
It is, but it's not that far. You know, if we could drive straight through, I can do it in about 6 hours. But with stopping and everything, I can do it. We did it in under 7 hours with just Tracy and I. Now, when we've got the kids and the dogs and everything else, it takes about 8 hours, but we take our time when I've got everybody with me. So it's not too bad. It's really not too bad. If you leave at about 9 o'clock in the morning, you get there about 3, 4 in the afternoon. You've got time to unpack, unwind, get dinner, you know what I mean? And then tomorrow, the next day, you got a full day ahead of you and get full rest. So it's not too bad. Not bad at all.
Driving the Corvette there, you're getting there in a hurry.
Well, I got in a hurry a couple times, so I did. I was talking about speeding yesterday. I know if Tracy was listening, she was thinking, he was driving 114 miles an hour. She hollered at me. She said, how fast are you going? I said, oh, it's not that fast. She said, you're going 114 miles an hour. It says it right here on my app. She had her app. I turned down the light so she couldn't see how fast I was going on the dash, and she pulled it up on the app, on the WYSH app.
Oh,
I had to slow down.
You can't hide nothing.
No, Lord, no, not these days.
He's gonna keep up with you there, baby.
I didn't do 114 miles an hour long. So we weren't driving that fast for very long. But seriously, you get those long straights going through North Carolina, where it's just dark, quiet, and there wasn't another car behind us, there wasn't another car in front of us.
To the metal.
Yeah, I'm just if I wouldn't have had her with, I did it one time. I made it from here to my condo door in less than 5 hours before.
Oh wow, you were scooting.
I was by myself, but I made it in 5 hours. Average probably about 80 miles an hour. I reckon it was my average. Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, we made it, but I can't do that with kids, and
Oh no.
That was a long time ago. I don't drive that fast that often anymore.
Well, have you guys got Thanksgiving Day figured out yet?
We do. We've got it. We're having part of our family on Wednesday. We're going to have it on Wednesday afternoon, and then we're going up to La Follette on Thursday.
Up to your mom and dad?
Yep, going up there with mom and dad and my brother. So going up there and doing that. So we're going to be well fed. And I'll have leftovers. Tracy bought turkey and ham for the thing for Wednesday. So I'm going to have leftovers for a month, and that's okay.
Gosh. Did she like that one, what's the name of that place there where they make them hams?
Honey baked ham?
Honey baked. Oh, God. You can put that stuff in the refrigerator. You can't even walk by it without having to get a piece of it.
It's good. I'm with you, buddy. It's good.
It is.
I don't think this is honey baked. I think she just got a regular old ham from the grocery store, but I don't know. I just ate it, brother.
She's gonna cook on Wednesday.
She's gonna probably get started cooking Tuesday. We're gonna have dinner on Wednesday, and then we're gonna go up to Mom's, have dinner on Thursday on Thanksgiving.
Oh God, that sounds like a good time.
Oh yeah.
You can just eat and nap a little bit and watch football.
That's my plan, brother. That's you've just named out my Thanksgiving holiday.
Oh, well, there's nothing wrong with that.
Amen.
That's what it's supposed to be about. But okay, Ron, I just wanted to holler back at you a little bit, buddy.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you, man.
And you have a good evening and a nice weekend. I was kind of looking forward to listening and see what David had to say about Thanksgiving and everything, but maybe they've got tied up into something.
Well, they'll reach out to me sooner or later, but I'm sure they know I can handle it. I can take care of it when they're not here.
All right.
Thank you, buddy.
Evening, brother.
See you, Mike. You too.
Okay.
Bye-bye. 865-457-1380 or 877-711-4005. If indeed you'd like to ask or add. Man, it's getting warm. I'm telling you, this weather, I love it. I love when it's warm. Don't misunderstand me one bit. I do. But when it gets cold and you get your sweaters out and all the other stuff, you turn the heat on, and then all of a sudden you get back up to the mid 70s. And then in this room right here is probably 10 degrees warmer than the rest of the building because I've got all this equipment. I got equipment in here plugged in, making heat, and in the back room the transmitters put off heat. In the winter, if it weren't for the other studios, the other stations, the offices, I wouldn't have to turn on the heat because this room heats it up fine. Transmitter room stays warm. Said all that to say this, it's warm in here right now, and people are going to think I'm crazy, but I'm getting ready to turn the air on, cool it down. It's 78 degrees in this studio right now. Yeah. All right. 865-457-1380. This is Ask Your Neighbor. If you're new to our station, well, first of all, thank you for tuning in. You know, I get various and sundry calls from people just found us here, you know, Trading Time or Ask Your Neighbor, and they'll call after the program. But if you're brand new, call in. We'd love to hear from you. Our telephone number is 865-457-1380. Or if you'd like, we've got a toll-free number at 877-711-4005. We'd love to meet you, to hear from you, and welcome you to the WYSH family, if indeed you are new. And if you've been along with us forever and a day, we'd love to hear from you too. Whatever's on your mind. All right, I'll be back in just a moment. We'll come back and talk a little bit more. We'll come back and wrap things up, whatever it is that you guys have on your mind. Hey, I'm going to tell you too, the sheriff is back on for Monday. He was on for Monday, then he was off for Monday. Now we're back on for Monday. So good. We're going to have Sheriff Russell Barker here with us coming up on Monday. And if there's anything you'd like me to ask him, if you'll let me know, I'll do that.
So right now may be the perfect time for you to rethink how you pay for health care. And here's why. This time of year is decision time for a lot of people, but it's also when you can join MediShare and save even more than usual. For many families, joining MediShare means saving about $500 a month, which is a game changer for a lot of people. But what's more, MediShare members like it. We know this from member surveys. They like it a lot. It's a proven thing now. MediShare has been around for over 30 years. It's a Christian community of hundreds of thousands of people now. And here's the thing, too. If you join before November 30th and you mention the promo code SHARE, they will waive your application fee. So you save $100 right off the bat. I'll give you the number here in a second, but just call and you'll get a price within 2 minutes. Again, the deadline is November 30th, so call now. You'll save even more. Here's the number. Call 888-SHARE-19. That's 888-SHARE-19. 888-SHARE-19.
Did you know that Mail Center, etc. is your source for all your shipping needs this holiday season? We can ship worldwide via UPS, FedEx, U.S. Postal Service, or DHL. It is your choice. Did you know that we also have mailboxes for rent and can accept packages on your behalf? You don't need to worry about being home when delivery arrives. We're here for you. Notary service, passport photos, shipping supplies, copies. You can take care of all that at the Mail Center, etc. And now we have a beautiful gift store featuring locally made items where you can find that special original gift. Stop in today, see our newly remodeled store, and finish your holiday shopping in one place. Mail Center, etc., across from Methodist Hospital on the Turnpike in Oak Ridge.
Derail your hunger in a hurry with Pizza Express. Here's Kathy with Pizza Express.
We prepare our dough every day from scratch. We make our sauce every day. We cut fresh vegetables.
Kathy, what kind of pizzas do you have?
Supreme, a meat lovers, the taco, the pepper cheddar, the sizzler, the loaded baked potato, our garden feta.
Those sound great. How about sandwiches?
We have an Italian, steak and cheese, hot ham and cheese, a barbecue sub, a chicken bacon ranch.
Sides?
We have french fries, onion rings, potato skins, potato wedges, fried mushrooms, mushrooms, fried pickles, and jalapeno poppers.
How about dessert?
We have chocolate cake, carrot cake, tiramisu, cheesecake, baklava.
How about prices?
We have a large 2-topping for $12.99. We also have 2 large 2-topping pizzas and breadsticks for $27.99. Or you can get 2 specialty pizzas for $38.99.
And right now, for all WYSH or Merle listeners, get 1 large up to 10-topping pizza with breadsticks for only $25 to celebrate Pizza Express's 25th year in business. Call 865-463-0011. That's 865-463-0011. Pizza Express.
Let us derail your hunger in a hurry.
Online at pizzaexpressclinton.com.
Patchy dense fog is the name of the game this morning, so do travel safely. Other than that, we're going to see increasing clouds throughout the day today, and temperatures staying on the warm side. We're back to the 60s and low 70s. Do expect rain by the end of the day. Don't get caught in the cold this winter. Get free battery checks all month long. Plus, you can save up to $25 with Master Battery's annual canned food drive to feed the needy in our area through November 29th. Master Battery, home of the best price guaranteed. I'm meteorologist Mike Witcher from the East Tennessee Weather Center for AM 1380, FM 101.1, and FM 99.5 WYSH.
WYSH Radio, good morning. You're on Ask Your Neighbor this morning.
Hey, Ron, I'm sorry to have to call you back again, but I was going to ask you a question. I got a friend request there like 2 or 3 days ago from Con Hunley.
Yeah?
And I was like, God, I love that guy. I love to listen to his music and stuff. And then they kept sending me private messages on Facebook there. He's like, how do you listen to my music or whatever? And I was like, well, either on the radio or on a CD. I've not... I remember when you were playing up in Gatlinburg, it was a great show.
Yeah.
And stuff there. And the next thing you know, he's like, well, how would you like to come backstage and stuff? We're going to send you $7,000.
Yeah, that's not Con Hunley then, brother.
I thought, I can't believe that was him. I thought, I don't know what kind of crap that is going on.
It's one of those Facebook where they're spoofing you. But, yeah, I'm friends with Con, and he ain't off. As far as I know, he ain't playing anywhere right now. He's not got any shows booked, but he definitely ain't paying to play.
Well, that's what I was thinking, too. And I thought, well, somebody's spoofing me or whatever.
I believe I'd unfriend that and delete it.
Okay. I just wanted to get your opinion on that. That's what I was thinking. I thought, but I know he's a friendly, great guy, and I love to listen to his music. But I thought, I can't imagine him wanting to send me $7,000 to come backstage and all that other stuff.
Well, next time if he's at a show, he definitely, when he does a show, he definitely will hang out and meet you. You don't have to go backstage. He'll come out, but you have an opportunity if you want to talk with him. But, yeah, he's not going to pay you to come backstage.
He ain't going to give me no $7,000 anyway.
No. If he was, I'd be backstage all the time.
Okay, then. All right, then. Thank you, brother.
Thank you, pal. Bye-bye.
All right, bye.
I'll put a lid on it here this morning. 865-457-1380 is our telephone number. Want to encourage you tonight. Tune in, Melissa and the folks. They'll be here. Trading Time, Prime Time. Thursday, Friday Eve, as we always like to refer to it here at the Radio Ranch. And again, if there's anything that we can do for you, find out for you. I know right now up in La Follette, you've heard the calls. I know some folks are listening on their Alexa because they can't get us on Comcast. Just find alternative ways than the cable, because the cable does go out frequently. So you can, we've got Facebook. Yeah, you can go right now and watch us on Facebook. If you've got a smartphone or a computer, all right, go to WYSHradio.com. You can go right here to your little, your browser, and you can put WYSHradio.com, all right? And when you do that, when you put in WYSHradio.com, it will bring you to our website. And then when it brings you to our website, you get that, and then you just push this button right here. Well, you just push that button right there for Listen Live, and you can listen live, You can do it also on the TuneIn app, but if you do it on the TuneIn Radio app, sometimes you have to fight through commercials and stuff. On our website, you just push the button and there are no commercials, and boom, once you push the button to play us, there we are, live and in living color. See, let's see here.
Find alternative ways than the cable.
Yep.
Because the cable does go out.
See, no commercials, no nothing. And if you can't use your browser on your phone, you can very simply take your phone, go to the App Store or Google Play, and just search TuneIn. And once you get the TuneIn app, you can search WYSH Radio Clinton, and there we are. Push that button, and you can listen to us. There will be some commercials in order to have TuneIn for free. Don't pay for it. There's a free version, and you can listen to us that way. If you have an Alexa, and a lot of people do, I know one of the ladies that listen to us up in Campbell County normally watches us on TV. She's listening to us on her Alexa right now. But you could say, Alexa, play WYSH Radio Clinton, and she'll find us. There you go. So there's a couple of ways. So Facebook to watch us on BBB, or Facebook on WYSH Radio, and you can find us, click and listen or watch. WYSH Radio, push the Listen Live button. TuneIn Radio, click WYSH. YouTube, Twitter, we're on all of those. As far as the television and in audio, you can find us. So there's always a way to find us. If one way isn't working, chances are the others are. So you've got one way on AM 1380. Then you've got a second way on FM 99.5. All right. You got a third way on FM 100.1. You've got a fourth way to listen on WYSHradio.com. You got a fifth way to listen with the TuneIn Radio app.com. The sixth way you can find us and watch and or listen is BBBTV12.com. You can find us right there. You can also Facebook. That's the seventh way. You can find us on YouTube, on Twitter, on Roku. That's 10. Fire Stick is 11. Apple TV is 12. Boxcast. I mean, I just named 13 different avenues of which you can listen to, participate in, and or watch this program. If you want to find us, you can. And I want to thanks folks there, Xfinity Comcast, getting back to us, letting us know it is a piece of broken equipment and they are trying to get it fixed. And so when those of you that have Comcast that's out up there, when it comes back, let me know. We appreciate all the folks, all the help they give us. We appreciate the channel. I was talking to Brad. We looked this up. I looked this up the other day. Do you know how many homes that we're in now? Are you ready? It said that based on statistics and all the other, we're in about 114,000 homes now. And that's in the system in Anderson, Roane, Morgan, Campbell, and Knox counties. How about that? 114,000 houses. That's a lot of houses. If just 1%, that's 1,400 houses. It's a lot. All right. You guys have a great day. Thank you, everybody. I'm working our way up to the top of the hour so we can hit news for you and get you into the Fox Radio Network, tell you what's going on across the country. Then we'll get local information news on here so you can find out what we've got going on here at the house. And if you've got something going on here at the house, whether it be newsworthy, whether it be for your church, whether it be for your school, for your Optimist League, for whatever the case might be, if you'll tell us about it, we'll share it with everybody else. and hopefully get you some publicity, maybe fundraise, or whatever the case might be that you need. We might be able to help you.
Clinton Home Center is now a destination for Milwaukee power tools. Clinton Home Center is now a Milwaukee dealer and one of the largest in more than a 50-mile radius. Some of the tools include nail guns, sawzalls, battery-operated power tools, and more. Things like blowers, chainsaws, weed eaters, and much, much more. Stop by Clinton Home Center and check out their brand new selection of Milwaukee tools, serving our community since 1953. Stop in at Clinton Home Center, 130 J.D. Yarnell Industrial Parkway. Call 457-1593. 457-1593.
Party 5 here. Let's get down to business. Everybody knows Medicare can be confusing. What with all the parts and plans and all, if you're confused about Medicare, just nip it. Nip it right in the bud. I call the senior benefits team at Madison Insurance Group or visit their new website, straighttalkmedicare.com. You'll have all the answers to your questions in no time. That's straighttalkmedicare.com or call Madison Insurance Group at 865-425-7300. Tell them Barney sent you.
Thank you for listening to AM 1380 WYSH and Ask Your Neighbor. Make sure you tune in at 10 a.m. each day, Monday through Friday, right here on AM 1380 WYSH and BBB TV 12. Or listen live online at WYSHradio.com. And remember, if you have a question, comment, or problem, call in tomorrow and ask your neighbor. Or email from our website. It's